The US administration has ordered a comprehensive review of refugees admitted under the previous presidential administration, also ending temporary protected status for Myanmar nationals. But I want to begin in such a way that I know you have so many other breaking news as well, so many stories you are following. So please begin the news you want to put in today's discussion. Mr. Norman Floyd Barnes from Washington, D.C.
Good morning. Today we start another day. This is a holiday week. We have our traditional holiday starting Thursday, Thanksgiving, and everybody goes into a festive relaxation period, hopefully. But today I'd like to report that a federal judge dismissed the indictment case against Comley and James, the former FBI director that was charged, and the New York prosecutor that was charged. Their indictments was thrown out of court. And the reason for that was that the prosecutor was illegally appointed. Basically, she came in at a period of time that was not legally, she was not legally appointed. So basically her indictment that she personally made the indictment against Comley and James, the indictments that she put in was also ruled illegally because she was not officially appointed by the courts, by the system, as a prosecutor for the Justice Department. So the judge decided that everything that she had dealt with regarding the case was inadmissible. So he threw the cases out. The Justice Department is going to appeal this, of course. But right now there's a victory for the other side, and the Trump's administration has another defeat. The other part of news is that our officials are in Abu Dhabi talking with the Russians about a peace negotiation, a ceasefire, hopefully to end the war. So they're talking at not the high level, but a low level about the mechanics of this peace agreement and how they can work these issues out moving forward to hopefully the ending of the war.
My question to Norman is, what are the likely humanitarian implications of officially reviewing 233,000, it's a huge number of refugees cases admitted under the previous administration. I'm talking about the Joe Biden administration. Mr. Norman from Washington.
Yes, this decision to evaluate the situation regarding the immigrants is going to have a profound effect on the human life. These people have suffered. They are now going under additional stress. It was very stressful first. Now it's more stressful. Now to the point that we thought we were safe. We thought we came to a country. We thought that we now got out of the fire. Now we found out that we're prepared to be tossed back into the conflict again, the fire. So it's a lot of problems going on with the mental part with these refugees and immigrants. They are now looking at the possibility of being deported back to where they came from. So all of this effort has now come to the point where now the current administration has shifted their views, and now the people are vulnerable to whatever the government wants to do, and they have really no say in it because they are victims. Basically, they've been victimized, believing that government was going to take care of them. Now they're finding out that it may not be that case.
The decisions for the migrants has been hugely criticized by democratic lobby medias, especially CNN says such sweeping reviews risk undermining trust in the US as a safe haven and could leave vulnerable people with uncertain legal status and rights. The decision to remove protections from a group of such as Burmese nationals may overlook ongoing conflict and instability. They are raising ethical and international law concerns. So question is for Norman is, from a domestic political standpoint, what might be the motivations behind terminating protections for Burmese nationals? Because you have to relate one thing, Bangladesh is hugely suffering because of 1.7 Burmese refugees here in this country since long time. Mr. Norman from Washington, I need your views.
Yes, my viewpoint on this is part of the Trump administration is to control the amount of immigration into the United States. Unfortunately, going back to the previous administration's decisions and sanctions and opportunities they afforded immigrants coming in is somewhat kind of, well, is very disruptive and is very punitive to the people, both the people in the United States and also the immigrants. It's basically, it's not fair. A decision was made. They complied with the restrictions and requirements to come in, and they came in legally. And now the current administration has determined that policy, that procedure, that right that they had is now being reviewed and possibly taken away. So that has a profound effect on our economy. Because these people are coming here, they are basically working. They are part of staffing manpower, and they are contributing to the society. Now they pose a situation where now that could be all taken away. So that brings on the credibility of what you say and what you do. You say one thing, and then you get us here, you're working, and then now a new person comes in and he said, no, stop, the regulations, the rules is not working, and these people may have to stop what they're doing and leave. Well, it's not just the people, it's the people, the communities they're involved in. They're heavily involved, like New York, heavily involved in community. They become part of the essence of the city, the essence of the country. And now these things are now being questioned and possibly taken away, which has a resounding effect on the overall community and how things are done. So it makes people unstable, uneasy, and questioning the credibility of our government.
What alternatives, sir, or policy safeguards should be in place of balance humanitarian concerns with border or immigration control? Because you have been experiencing and you have been going through this since hundreds of years, Mr. Norman, sir.
Thank you. It was a very interesting question. The issue is not the policies. The issue is the administration, how they view things. The Trump administration has a different viewpoint on immigration and global affairs than the past several administration. The problem comes with how the Trump administration is viewing the world and viewing their position, the United States position in the world. Their position is one of, we are going to take care of our own and we will help the other parts of the world when we can, but first we must take care of the United States. The issue is that the United States is a country of immigrants by nature. We depend heavily on their skills and what they bring to the table. these people, when they come to the United States, they have skills. There's certain things that Americans do no longer have. To be honest with you, we outsource everything. So by having them come here, it is a benefit to our society, our community, and to our government. They provide skill sets that we don't have. Once upon a time, our parents, grandparents, great grandparents had these skills. But you got to remember, we are a country of immigrants. So where they came from somewhere else. They brought these skill sets here. Nothing was really developed here in terms of the population we have now. We have Native Americans that have skills, but they have been put on the reservation. So now we have people existing, walking around every day, have needs and supplies and questions. And the immigrant population brings services, brings skills, brings things to the economy that we don't exist currently have. So by excluding them, we are now form a gap. We have something, services need to be done, but we don't have the skill sets, and we haven't trained our people to do it, and nor do they want to do it because it was done by somebody else. So it's a catch-22 situation, but at the same time, controlling the population, controlling the immigrants coming in, you also disservice yourself.